much to discover.
Hey everyone, today is here again with the Long Dark episode number 5, I think we're on. We're trying to figure out some stuff with Grey Mother. I think the next mission we have to go collect a ton of food, if memory serves. It's been a few days since I played. Before we get going on this, make sure you've hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, as well as the notification icon. That's the little bell at the bottom of the video. Make sure you get that clicked so you get notifications of when there are new videos like this one. With that being said, we're going to get going here and see what needs to be done. I think I finished off in... Yes, we're in the top of Grey Mother's house and we're not allowed to go snooping because she's probably going to shoot me in the head if I do it. And I just got to take a quick stock of what we've got. Okay, we got clothes, mostly. We've got coffee, drinks, okay, lots of water, some weapons, kinda, and some other, okay, we can't repair this guy. We can't sharpen you because we need a whetstone. And it's looking like Will needs to sleep and drink a ton of water, so we're gonna take care of that first. Where's the water? And possibly eat something. Maybe that candy bar. Just to fill his belly a little bit. Okay. Sleep for a couple hours. The sun is going down. So it might be foolish of me to go out at nighttime, but I think I'm going to do it anyway. Hopefully there's no wolves lurking, waiting. You and I both know they are. So we'll see what happens here. Okay. Rest up, Will. You're going to need it. Okay. Sounds like there may be a storm blowing like crazy out there. Oh, we have things to drop off to dry out. So I gotta remember to do that when we go downstairs. And his stomach just made a grumbling noise because he's hungry. So eat up that. Drink some more water. Okay. Gonna dump this stuff off. Maybe back here. Yeah, at least I can see it over here. We're gonna dump these things off. You and you, and then step forward a bit and drop. You and you and you and you. And because I'm not planning on doing anything with this scrap metal right now. Or the cured leather. We're gonna drop all this stuff because we need the weight allowance. We'll hang on to those in case we need them. Flare's good. Don't need all this lamp oil because we don't have a lantern anyway. Drop that. Yes, Will, I know you're hungry. Eat your... Actually, you know what? We're gonna cook those peaches and eat them. Because when you heat them, excuse me, it gives you a little bit of a warmth bonus, especially because we're going outside in the blistering cold. So, we'll do it that way. And eat. The peaches actually also give you a little bit of liquid on top of everything else. And you know what? Just for the hell of it, we're going to have some coffee. Also because I'm trying to free up a little more weight. Okay. Excuse me. It's very dry in here. Alright. And where's our journal? Just to be sure that what I said actually is what's going on. Here we go. Break in a gas station, ransack it for supplies, gather food for Grey Mother wherever you can find it, and put it in her fridge. Okay. Okay. Well, let's go find some food and try not to become food ourselves. Shall we? Okay, let's see how this goes. Okay. And other thing I want to check real quick is, do we have a map? Sort of. She's here, gas station's here. That does not help at all. It can't be that far away. Okay, we're gonna fire up one of these, our flares. That's giving us a little bit of light. Am I even heading in the right direction? I don't know. Let's try over here. Credit union. I'm not sure, but I think I just heard a wolf. Have I searched these cars? Yep. And more than likely I've been in these buildings. That one's boarded up. Is there anything in the mailbox? No, that would be too easy. That one's boarded up. Oh, here's a place. Let's try this. This is not the gas station. I may have to wait till daylight to actually find that. Navigating at night in this game is not easy, and I've already been in this house too. Bugger. Okay. Come on. Which probably means I have been in some of these as well. Are you boarded up? Yes, you are. You aren't. So we'll take a look in here real quick. And yes, I've been here too. Okay. Let's try checking our map again and see if maybe I can get a hint where we actually are located. So normally when you bring the map up right away, wherever it is sitting, like where your crosshair is your location, even though it doesn't tell you. So we're actually kind of southeast of where we need to be. Her house is there, which is over. We came this way, her house is there, so the gas station's gotta be right nearby. So I came wandering down this. Oh, looky! Oh. Yeah, this is too good to pass up. We need this wolf. Oh, an hour 39. 33 minutes with the hatchet. We're not going to get nearly as much food out of this, but right now I don't care. That's probably the wolf that attacked me earlier. And we're not going to worry about getting those parts. Our flare is burned out, so we're going to toss it. Her house might be this way. Oh, we haven't been over here. Guess we'll go ransacking some stuff.
Could end up being useful.
Maybe will. Maybe. There is, I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's grass blowing around in the bottom of this car. The way it rendered in here. And I'm not seeing a whole lot of stuff here. Apparently I tried this glove box. Maybe I just couldn't get into the trunk before. I'll bet you that was the case with most of these here vehicles. I haven't been in this car. Milton Cash hidden note. A note found in a discarded vehicle in Milton. Let's read the text. Hey girl, that grumpy jerk at Orca left the back door open, so I snuck in and took some stuff. I thought we might need it for when we get out of here. I can't wait to get over to the mainland with you, where we can finally be together for real. I'll meet you there tomorrow night like we planned. I stashed the stuff near that big fallen tree in the marshy area behind St. Christopher's. You know, where we met that one time and drank your dad's contraband. St. Christopher's, I think, is that burned down orphanage where the coal was. Okay, a big fallen tree near the marshy area. Okay, we're going to take this note and check the back of this car real quick. So, given that I don't know where we are currently, I'm going to wander a little bit and keep my eyes out for grandmother's house. Because it's the only place with lights on. Okay, I'm going to have to blow this last flare because I can't see a damn thing. And this may be the house I was just in. It is so. Okay. So the gas station is like right off the road next to her place. Which means we came up here. There's her house off in the distance. So the gas station has got to be one of these close by buildings. It's right off the road. Where's this? Post office. We went in there before. I do kind of vaguely recall that. Milton Credit Union. Ken. I hear you, Mr. Owl. Hi, Rabbit. If I could hit you with a rock, I would. Fast little bugger. Okay, we came in off the road over here, so I'm just going to turn around and get a bearing again. Okay, so this is not actually showing us what I thought it would. Shortwave tower. Milton House. So she's at one end of the town. And the gas station. Is this our crash site? Yes. So we came in on this side, which is where I'm standing now. So we came in across that bridge. So here's her place. So that means maybe the gas station isn't directly off this road. Maybe that map is very generic. Maybe it's actually down this way. Now if I search this car, yes. Have I searched this car? No. Crunchy crunch. Nothing. Nothing. But there's an owl lurking around. It keeps hooting and hollering at us. Now, have I been in this house? I don't know. This is the trouble with me not writing anything down. Okay, we have not been in here. So we're going to ransack it for probably very little stuff. Pork and beans are good. Come on, come on. Find something good. Cloth is alright. But it is not food. There's herbal tea in the microwave. Checking.
I can always use more food.
Condensed milk is a good one, actually. It's lots of calories, and it fills your liquid bar a little bit. A little bit? What am I talking about? It actually does quite a bit. It's like, I think, 650 calories or something. There's pop down there. Yes, I know Americans say soda. Up here in Canada, we say pop. I don't know why there's such a difference. But that's what it is. Fire starting materials. And Will is going to have to eat some of this newfound food because his stomach keeps growling. Nothing. More books. Well, we'll take the shoes and use them for parts. I think I said that in the last episode. Pretty much any chance you get in this game to repair your gear, do it. So all it takes is 1 or 2 animal attacks to really bugger up your chances of survival. They will shred your clothing and you won't get a chance to fix it. And then the cold will set in and then you'll fall in the water and get hypothermia. And then it all just goes to hell. And then you die well, actually, not a slow death. A miserable, painful death. Okay, and now I have no more light, so I'm going to fumble my way out of this place. Oh, look at that, I found the door. Because I'm pretty sure I found everything in this house anyway. And I was wrong, daylight is not coming, it is just not a very dark night. So, at this point, I am rather tempted to go back to her place, cook up this wolf meat, and wait for daylight. Because from the looks of this, we are now out of the town. And I just want to verify that my theory about, yeah, see, I don't know where we are now. That says grandmother, but this says grandmother. Milton House, old school house. I've just realized what this map is showing us, and I'm a complete idiot. So there's St. Christopher's, there's the supply caches. This is her house. So I'm wandering up and down right here. Or possibly here. Okay, now I get what this map is showing me. I saw this say grandmother and I thought that was marking her house. No. I'm pretty sure this is her house because there's the water tower and all the rest. But we came in this way because we stopped off in that church, which means when we crashed, we came all the way up around here and up around this road. Didn't see this deer carcass because I was running for my life at that point. Stopped by the church, didn't see this deer carcass because I was running for my life at that point. Came through here. There were cars on that bridge that I wanted to loot, but I was slowly freezing to death and being chased. And we ended up here. Okay. Okay, now that I've got that sorted out, we're gonna go back to the house, cook, drink, rest, avoid the wolves that are coming right behind me. Get your ass in that car, dude. I heard him. He's out there, I can hear him howling, yipping. Okay, well, as I said before, we're going to take our time now to have a little snack break. So the sardines give you a tiny bit of moisture on top of 300 calories those ones give you, which is not bad. Okay. Now it is still cold in here, so I'm not going to risk trying to sleep. But out of curiosity... So yeah, on this menu it shows you what it feels like. It says -2 degrees. So if Will goes to sleep in this, he will be colder when he wakes up. If it doesn't kill him. So, given that, I'm gonna get out and haul ass. Okay, now I know where I was on the map. At least your stamina bar is pretty good. Usually when you have lots of heavy clothing on, you don't get to run for that long. Or you don't get to run at all, depending how much you're carrying. Okay. Let's cook us up some meat here. And he's warming up. And I'm kind of tempted not to share this food yet. I might need it for collecting more food. Yes, I know you're hungry, Will. Your belly is demanding the food. Oh, and you know what? We're gonna cook up these rose hips to make sure they're ready to go for when we need them. They work like painkiller. So we'll do this a couple of times. How many of these do you have, Will? I don't even remember seeing these in his inventory. Okay, we got lots of tea. That's all good. Will's gonna have to down some of this meat because his belly is not in a good way. It's a little better. Not some more water. Yeah, leader ought to do it for a bit. Then we'll go stumble upstairs and have a rest. Unless no, I can't pull the torch out of here, can I? Oh, and out of curiosity, her stove is over here. Okay, no. In the current sandbox mode, there's a option to grab charcoal out of old fires, and you use that for map making, but that is not in the story mode. Okay, so we're gonna go 2 hours of sleep. And do we have daylight yet? No, we're gonna do 1 more hour. Should be more or less light when he wakes up. Yep, the light's starting to come in the windows. That's good. Good, good, good. That's all my other stuff. These take a few days to cure. But when they're ready to go, that will be good. And... okay, he's got scarves, ragged cotton, warm wool. Okay, I'm gonna break these down real quick, do some quick repairs, and then we will come back and continue on in the video here. So, okay, we're back, and the repair job did not go as nicely as I had expected. It turns out I don't have a sewing kit or anything, or fishing tackle you can use in this game. I don't have either of those things to actually do my repairs. So instead I just harvested stuff, dumped it on the ground, and we're gonna go outside and look for some more things. So those repairs will take place another time. Okay. Now, let me double check this map. So now that I know what the hell I'm doing, we are here. The road that I came across last night is right here where it says Old School House. So, what I want to do first is the guy left that note about the church and the stash. So I am going to haul ass back up there and go check out that stash and come back. Then we will go look at the gas station later on. There's also a radio tower here that I don't know if there's any... Oh, do you see what I see? Bugger. Yeah, you just stay away. Anyway, we gotta go this way. So I'm gonna sneak over here and hope that bugger doesn't smell me. And now that we're out of sight, I am going to move my hiney. Have I mentioned I don't like the wolves in this game? Normally I am a big fan of wolves. There's something very majestic about them, but in this game they are savage and awful and terrifying. Okay, so Will is going to run a bit. Mostly because I burned a little bit of extra daylight when I was harvesting that stuff to find out I couldn't actually fix my gear. Not that I'm bitter. Much. Okay, and I'm also going to... Did I check this car on the way before? I hear crows. Crows signify bodies. Okay, this car's been looked at, but has the trunk? No. So I hear crows off in the distance, but I do not see them. Oh, there they are. Way off in that tree line. That means they're circling a body of some sort. And it sucks for whoever died, but it's good for me. We might even luck out and maybe it's a deer carcass. Or maybe... dead guy? Okay, there's feathers here. Where is the body? Well, that doesn't make any sense. There's nothing here. Unless they're just preemptively, you know, circling, waiting for me to die. But I doubt it. Okay, there's the church. So we will go check that stash in a moment. Okay, here's our deer carcass. Here is the other vehicle that I likely have been in. That trunk's empty. I clicked it a little fast there. I should have been paying attention what I was using there. Oh, he did use the hatchet, okay. No, that's going to take too long. I'm not going to worry about that. Right now, we's interested in meat. Okay, and I'm pretty sure we went through the church, but I'm going to walk in here and see if we can't warm up for a sec. Yeah, and I'm pretty certain we, gutted this place. Do you need to rest, Will? Do I want to risk resting right now? Nah. Not really. Okay. Do I even have fire making supplies? I could burn a book and cook up some coffee real quick. Maybe we'll do that. Only because it'll help him get a little bit of that sleep out of his eyes and get warm faster. Then I gotta figure out where that stash is. Swear it takes longer to start the fire than it does for the whole thing to cook and burn out. Come on, come on, how much time we got? 13 minutes. That should be enough time to cook our coffee up. I'm not going to blow another book on this. And go down to our food and suck down our hot coffee. Okay, wheel's warmed up. We're going to get out of here. And keep moving. Okay, buddy, you can do this. Come on, you can do this. So the stash is... There's a church, there's a graveyard, there's a carcass. So is that carcass? That means the stash is over here somewhere. Where's that note we had? Name other people, places, things. Fallen tree in the marshy area behind St. Christopher's. Marshy area. Oh, look, rabbits! Sorry, I got a little excited there. I've been mucking around in the newer sandbox mode and had a little bit of luck hitting these little buggers. Not a lot. Okay, here's another animal. 4 kilos. We're going to take all of that meat. So that's the crows. You know what? This time I'm going to pick up the feathers they're dropping. You use the feathers to make arrows. I'm going to do a quick attempt at getting Mr. Rabbit here. Oh, yes! You got to get to them fast before they stand up. Now, anyone that's a little squeamish, don't watch this part. Close your eyes now. Okay, you can open them now. There, we got us a rabbit. Okay. Oh, cattails, those are good too. So, fallen tree behind the marshy area. Maybe that's the fallen tree? There's another rabbit over here too. Okay, let's see if I can get the aim down again. Yes! Okay, again, anyone squeamish? Look away right now. 3, 2, 1. Okay. I don't know why they have to squeak like that. But it is what it is. Aha!
Here it is.
Sweet! We got us a not a med kit, sewing kit. The other thingy. Okay. Got that, got that, got that. I need to follow the sound of crows. Because I actually got a little bit turned around. Okay, good. We're back over here. Now the other thing I did discover mucking around is you can actually hit wolves with the rocks. And it will sometimes make them leave. I'm not saying always, but sometimes. And I don't know if that's wolves I just saw up here. If it is, we are getting the hell out. I think that is a wolf. I'm gonna go hang out in this car for a minute. I don't know if that was a rabbit or a wolf. It's hard to tell perspective in this game sometimes. We're gonna exit out this side. Yep, that's a wolf. Get in. Where is he? Yeah, it was one of those buggers. Okay, well, as I mentioned before, take your time to feed yourself, eat up, fix your gear if you can. In this case, all my supplies are back at the little lady's house now. We got some lamp oil, that's good. Oh, excuse me. I should have left those flare shells behind too. It's just extra weight. Oh, we have one piece of cloth. So right now I am going to fix the ragged fleece mittens, because they don't take very long, and maybe by that point the wolf will be gone. So let's hope so. Wow, Will, you're a really good seamstress. You repaired those all the way to 100. Okay. Can I take this air freshener? No. Okay, so we need to go that way to get back to the town. Okay, is he gone? I'm nervous about doing this. I think he's gone. There's something lumpy up ahead there. Crap, there's another one. Get in the cart. See you too, you son of a other wolf. Oh goody, there's two! My favorite. Well, it's actually kind of warm in this car, judging by the temperature gauge. So, feels like 5 degrees in the car. We're gonna have a nap and hope they're gone when we wake up. I hate this part. Okay, here we go. Come on, come on. Nobody's there. Nobody's there. I'm gonna exit out this side and keep moving. Hope we don't run into them on the way back. Now I should also mention those 2 rabbits that I managed to get. You can harvest them indoors, unlike most of the other animals. That's not entirely correct. The bigger animals, you can quarter them to harvest them, which means you take away huge chunks of the meat and parts and harvest them elsewhere. In this case, you have the whole rabbit with you. I'll show you in my inventory when we get to a safe place. I'm just trying to make Will not run too ragged here. So we still got lots of daylight, which is good. And apparently I chose the wrong way to go up this frigging hill. There we go. Okay. So I'll show you this part. We go over here. Oh, there's my broken sewing kit. Okay. So if you look in here, there's our 2 rabbits. And it gives you all kinds of options on harvesting. Oh, it doesn't let you do it in this one. Or maybe it does. Okay, no it doesn't. We have to harvest them individually. In Sandbox you get another, you get a menu up top that you can switch to say quarter the animal. This, maybe it doesn't work on rabbits, I don't know. Anyway, we're going to harvest these guys, cook up the food, I'm going to do repairs, and then we'll get back to you. So I will be back momentarily. Enjoy your short hiatus here, which will be half a second or whatever, and we'll be back shortly. Okay, we're back. So here's what happened. I managed to repair most of his clothing, almost to 100%. Yay. Cooked up all that food. I harvested the rabbits, and actually I forgot to go throw those guts and stuff down on the floor so they can cure. On top of all that, when I put everything in the fridge, it gave me enough calories to finish off the mission. However, I don't want to do that yet. I want to go investigate that gas station because I had such a hard time figuring out where I was on the map. So I'm going to go do that and not finish the mission yet. I actually ended up even pulling some of the food back out of the fridge. So that Will doesn't die while I'm doing this. I might actually go take a little bit more back out of it. I did keep that one can of condensed milk because it's high calories and liquid, which is nice. So we're just gonna go, and I dumped off some more gear here too, by the way. I'm afraid to be using her storage bins in case, I go to access them again and she accuses me of stealing. And the fun part with the rabbits, if you get 4 furs, you can make some very comfy mitts that are fairly durable, actually. Okay, I'm gonna grab one of these. Can I take the venison? Oh, I can't take anything else. Okay. No, I can't transfer anything back out of the fridge. It probably drops it below the calorie count or something. Okay, we got daylight. It is just daytime now. We are going to go find Mr. Gas Station, which is the far end of town. So there is a deer there. There's a deer there. Spruce Falls Bridge. I didn't even make it to that bridge, I don't think. I think I went to one over here. No, here. This one, if I remember, had cars on it too, but we're not going there right now. I need better gear first. So we got to go down, turn left, and go all the way down the road. Should see the radio tower on the left as we're leaving town. And we'll see what happens. Maybe Will won't die. Maybe. I see you. Okay, with that, I'm going to go back in here for a sec and hope this game auto-saves. It usually does when you enter a building. There we go. Now I'm going to go take my chances with that sumbitch down the hill. Oh, I hate the wolves. Wait a sec, did you see that? He was suddenly back from where he was earlier. So I'm going to try to sneak past this away. I hear woodpeckers. Okay, so if everyone else is vacated and there's frozen corpses everywhere... Oh, I see birds up ahead. Can anyone watching this explain how the wolves and bears and rabbits and birds, especially the birds, are all still alive and well and kicking? Because I don't get it. It does not make sense. You know, humans are not that fragile. Okay, that's the wolf I harvested earlier. I kind of want to get his hide, but that's going to take too long. Maybe that was the birds. No, that was not the birds. I think they're over here. They were like over here somewhere, pointing at something. Weird. Well, there's our radio tower. That's good to know. Well, I do not see the birds any longer. So either that means I have gone past them, or they're somewhere up around the corner. Or the weather's about... Oh no, here, this is where they were. They were over top of this. Sometimes when they disappear, it's because the weather's about to turn to crap too. So. But it would have done that already. So the gas station, oh, that's got to be it up ahead, right by that big rock. What do we got? Town of Milton, established 1911. Scar. Okay, we're gonna go load up on stuff in here. Let's see. No, there's nothing in here. That must be the, like, gas jockey's booth. Another crowbar. Crowbars are good. Nothing in the glove box. We'll check the back of the car. Nothing there. You know, I keep forgetting to check along the back of the seats. Because sometimes there's stuff stashed along there. Whatever that's called. The rear window panel.
This could be really useful.
Ragged cotton toque. I don't think we can interact with these. Orca. You know, that looks a bit like the Vancouver Canucks logo. It's not, but it looks similar. That's kind of good, actually. It's, you know, considering Hinterland Games is based in BC, it's a nice little homage. Not homage. If you say homage, you're doing it wrong. Don't ever say that. It is homage, which means you're paying tribute to something. I hear people say homage and I want to slap them in the mouth. So. Oh yeah, we can force that door open. I'm not going in there just yet. I just wanted to make sure we could get in. See, there's a back door. Why go in the front when we can go in the back? That sounded a little worse than I had planned. So. Okay, some water. Stack of papers, cloth. Cloth is good. Sorts of containers. Sports socks. Oh, medicine. Bandage, antibiotics. Both good things. Garbage? Nothing in the garbage. One man's garbage is another man's... No, how's that go? One man's trash is another man's treasure. That's the saying. Okay, what do we got in here? Nothing. Flammables, cardboard box. What do we do with that? Nope. Metal shelf. Something down there. Accelerant! Also known as lighter fluid. Fire barrel. Oh, fire barrel's good. If we end up needing it. Pinnacle peaches! Matches. Cedar firewood. Nothing in the box. Oh, Mr. Coffee. Shopping list. Okay, we'll bust in these lockers.
This stuff will come in handy.
One windbreaker, decent wool toque. Worn driving gloves. Those ones you get cured leather out of. Which is good for repairing footwear. More agua. Papers. Once you get good enough at fire building, you actually don't need to be using paper anymore. For fire starter, you can skip needing the kindling. Which is kind of nice. Book. What's this? A mouse. Do I have a bedroll? I don't have a bedroll. We're taking that. Because, hey, now he can sleep anywhere. Slurpee machine is out of order. Boo. Coffee. Candy bar. See, it's hard to tell. Some of this stuff looks like you should be able to interact with it, but you can't. Oh, Anything in here? Nope, 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 nope. Soda. You know, I'll say it again. Nobody that I know that lives in this country says soda. I'm sure it's purely an American thing. We all know what everybody means when they say it, but you just don't say it here. It's just not part of the vocabulary. Okay, beef jerky. Think we're getting close to finishing looting this place. And you know, it'd be really awesome if there was a firearm under the counter. I kinda hope there is. And then I will be dealing with those wolves in a completely different manner than I have been.
I think I can use this.
There is a lantern right there. Which is good. Crackers, crackers, more crackers! Dog food. Sardines. Alright. A paddle, what do you do with that? Oh, you can break the paddle down.
Now we're cooking with gas.
Yes, we are, Will. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Metal chair. I don't see a firearm back here. Oh, Orca gas store notice. Information found on store notice board. General notice to Orca gas locations on Great Bear Island. As we are no longer in a position to ensure adequate and timely supply deliveries from our mainland distribution centers, we regret to inform you we must reduce the frequency of our supply deliveries to once per quarter. That sucks. That means that they only do it 4 times a year. As such, we are relaxing restrictions on using local suppliers. This applies to our remote locations only. All Orca gas locations on the mainland must continue to source their merchandise from approved providers. Okay, well, we'll take that. Damn, I was really hoping to find a weapon, you know, flare gun, rifle, anything. Even a whetstone so I can fix up my, you know, that thing I'm carrying. Hatchet. But no. So, we're going to cut this video here and continue on to her house and see what goes on when we turn the mission in the next episode. So I hope you're enjoying this. We'll see what happens in the next one. Make sure, if you haven't already, to hit that subscribe button. Just hit it. Go. Just do it right now. Yeah. You done? I'll give you a bit more time. Now? Okay. As well, make sure you hit that bell icon, the notification one. That tells you when there's new episodes like this one up. And until the next video, which is episode 6, no disintegrations. We'll see ya.